Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Friday, April 3rd, 2020. Happy Friday, everyone. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. Again, you'll notice one thing here, that price is continuing to trade within that narrow range here that we've developed over now 8+ days now. And so this range has been building out significant energy. If we stay within the range today, we could be looking at a significant move beginning next week. If we do something like open with a gap down Sunday night, it could turn into one of those things where we just crush lower. Very similar to what happened here. Open Sunday night here and just got crushed the rest of the week after building sideways after an initial drop. This initial drop here led to this sideways phase. Are we about to see another big drop here ahead? Or has the market found a short-term low, and could we be headed higher on a swing basis? It all depends on which way it breaks from this narrow range, and so this range has given us some great boundaries to watch. Now, on a very short-term basis for today, we have a great 2-day range. On an intraday time frame, look at the 60-minute chart. Great rounded bottom there. Above 25.25, above 25.30, opens up a move back toward 25.75. and perhaps as high as 26.35. So again, the 2-day range right now, if it breaks above 25.25 to 25.30, that could open up quite a bit of upside here to finish the week. All right, let's take a look now at the NQ. Again, with the NQ, this one is also developing within a very clear narrow range. This range has developed after the initial drop here and bounce. Same thing that happened here, drop, bounce, and build a range, and then Sunday night just got destroyed. So what are we going to do here? Is it going to be the same type of thing? Again, if we gap down below the bottom of the range, call it 7,400, things can get very bearish very quickly. Again, if we do break to the upside now, we have upside clearance that can take us all the way back to those 82.50s to 83.80s where we dropped from before. So again, we have some good movement potential here. On a short-term basis, we have a very nice 2-day range. Again, very similar to the ES, kind of a rounded bottom deal. If it can start getting above those recent highs, call it 76.60, 76.75, especially 7,700, it opens up a move back toward 8K. As high as 8K on a near-term basis. All right, let's take a look now at crude oil. This one is up 11% right now. Brent crude up 16%. You have RB up 13%. Heating oil up 10%. This thing has exploded the last couple of sessions. We had the news that U.S., Russia, and Saudi were going to work out a deal here, and again, to cut production. That led to a huge move up yesterday in a flash. And then we've seen a continuation here in overnight trading and heading into RTH. And so right now we have reached the top end of the zones that we talked about before. Based off this key range, I mentioned if it bounces, 24.50 is the next target, and 28.50 could be the one above that. And we have now reached both literally in one pre-market report later. So above 28.50, if it can start pushing through that zone, opens up the next two targets above 32.50 and 36.50. And what I've mentioned yesterday was if we bounce here off of 36.50, we may have found our range for a while. Not that we come all the way back to 20, but we may be, trading between 24.50 and 36.50 for a while before it builds out and continues higher, or attempts to continue higher. So right now, pretty good, strong move. Hard to fade such a very strong market with those types of headline risk. So again, look to buy into pullbacks and look to be in the move. I would say pay attention to the 8-period average because it went bullish and taken bid here. The retest at it was a bounce opportunity, and anytime it hits that 8-period, it's probably going to be a bounce opportunity until taken offered. All right, let's take a look now at gold. Gold at the moment, very quiet, just above the break-even line here from yesterday's close. It's basically compression day right now, just trading 40% of ADR, average daily range. It is trading 23 points. It's been averaging about 64.6 per day. And right now, the way it's just compressing right here again is kind of what we talked about before. this is the range. 1450 to 1700 is the range. That's a wide range, so you don't usually trade it in one fell swoop, but you did on the way down and up. We may see further trading between 1565 and 1700 for a while here, and then see if it makes a move downward, or does it break to the next upside and see continuation toward 1800 to 1820, which are the next upside targets. Right now things are still flowing up. Hard to bet against this one as well. Things are flowing up in the short term here, but we are at 1645 near-term resistance. If we can't hold that intraday, we could rotate back to 1625. All right, that is it for now. Again, happy Friday. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe, and I will see you in the trading room. Take care.